most of you know who I am, but I will introduce myself. My name is Lou, or also known as Mrs. Parrotsrus or Mrs. P. And I'm joined today with Jason Crean, who is not only a biologist, but also a zoo consultant and a doctor in education, amongst many other things, right, Jason?
Yeah.
Just a couple more jobs.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. And I think he's about to, volunteer for another job with us here for a little while. And that's really what the purpose of this live stream is all about. And, we heard your feedback. I've gotten a lot of feedback lately about how valuable you find the nutrition information that I share. Some of you might also be following Jason's group on Facebook. He has two groups, the Team Thrive Facebook group, membership group, and the Avian Whole Raw Food group, right? Do I have that right?
Yep, raw whole food.
So you guys, I know you value the nutritional information that we've been sharing, and you want more. You have a hunger for more. And that's why we're here today, because we've agreed together, Jason's committed with me to collaborate this year to give you that, to give you more. So we've heard your feedback. We'll do it in a couple different ways.
So we're collaborating with businesses that that we value because their message and their mission fits very well with what we want to do. We want to give birds, as whole diet as possible. And the businesses that we've begun collaborating with to share with you and to help them boost their appearance in the avian community is because we believe in what they're doing and they love our message that we're trying to spread. So that's our goal, and we're going to talk a little bit about that today.
We are. So we're committed to help educate all avian bird owners, whether you have birds today or plan to have them in the future. Our goal is just really simple, to help improve the lives of our birds and do better nutrition. So together through our Instagram and our Facebook channels, we're going to do that in a very much aligned way. We will use our live streams here. We're going to do this much more regularly, hopefully around a rhythm of once a month, depending upon our schedule. I mean, I got a busy schedule, but Jason's got an even busier schedule than I do. So that's always a little bit of a challenge, but I'm impressed we've been able to, spend the time we have together so far. So we'll make it work because we're so motivated in doing this. And, we're really using the feedback we're getting from all of you to help really pave the way. We have carefully selected a few partners or companies, small business companies, and they are Tops Parrot Food. We're going to be working with Tops Parrot Food, who is just earned the USDA Organic seal. China Prairie, who is also USDA Organic, True Leaf Market, nuts.com, and the followers have seen some posts already between myself and Jason, and also Texas Natural Freeze Dried, which is another organic company. So we've carefully selected these companies to work with, and we're going to take the time to showcase their products. And not only just show their products, but the actual practical application of the products, because we get a lot of questions about that. How do we do this? How do we do that? But also Jason's, in the education side as to why, the whys behind why we're doing what we're doing and why it's important. So we're going to take the time to do that in a very aligned way between Instagram and the Facebook channels. Okay, so it's really important. We wanted to make sure you guys understand that we're not employees of these companies. We don't have a vested interest. We don't own any shares. We just believe in these products. And we are so motivated in helping birds' wellness and do better nutrition. That's why we're doing what we're doing. It's not just, it's for you guys, but it's also for our birds as well.
We get asked by a lot of people, like, where do you get this and where do you get this? And
it's true.
I've always only promoted businesses on my raw food group that have been supporters of my Team Thrive Avian Nutrition subscription group. And for example, Dee from China Prairie,
Yeah.
very supportive really, and when you talk to them, the customer, which is really the bird, comes first. And it just is so clearly obvious. You can't argue with dedication like that. And so when Luann and I started talking, it became more and more apparent that we really need to work together to share what we're doing and what products we're using, so that you can see from beginning to end, like what we're doing for our birds and why. And with these businesses who have been just so supportive,
Yes.
all around, and genuinely good people, no less, definitely a plus.
A plus.
We're really excited to be starting out on this venture with them, and we want to help them too. So we want to support the businesses, and we want to help them produce new products. And Lou and I are both involved in a couple of those projects, which you'll see at a later time.
Yes,
it's exciting.
Soon. We can't reveal too much more, other than that. I know I can say I'm so excited about this opportunity to actually formulate products with Jason that we know are prime, premier products for our birds. And it's designed. Kramer's whistling the football. I don't know if anyone can hear. He's cheering on for the Cowboys right now, and I guess he didn't get the memo. The Cowboys didn't make it. Anyways, what I was saying is I'm so excited about these new, products that we're formulating together. And they're designed not only to have the best products and diversity for our birds, but to make it convenient and easier for all of us to provide the diversity. Because that's part of what I felt in the beginning when I was starting to make this shift. That's the part that made it feel really overwhelming. I want to do all this. I have the desire to do this and to offer the best for them, but how do I put it all together? So that's what Jason and I are going to continue to work on, is try to put it in that package of, okay, these are steps that you can take, and here are the select few products to make it, to reach those goals. We'll help benefit whether you are a beginner at this or more advanced. We're going to really cover that full spectrum.
Yep, everyone's got to start somewhere.
Yes.
We all started somewhere. When I was in undergraduate school, or even high school, before I started pursuing my degrees in biology, I was very much reading everything I could. And back then, there wasn't much out there.
Yeah.
And it's changed a lot as far as what we know. So, and not only about our birds, but about our other pets and about our own nutrition. So
It's true.
Everybody can benefit from these collaborations.
That is true. Although you were in existence 20 or 30 years ago, you didn't exist for me. Like I couldn't tap into your knowledge back then.
There was no social media back then either.
No, there wasn't.
It was a much more peaceful time.
In a lot of ways. But you know what? I was it took me a little while to adopt, social media. Me personally, I really was a little bit concerned about putting too much personal stuff out there. But you know what? I am so happy that I took that leap a couple of years back, because I wouldn't have had the opportunity to meet someone like you and connect with this bird community. We really are supportive and helpful of each other. So.
Yeah, and when I started my Facebook group, and that's like 8,300 members now, which is just hard to believe that in a couple of short years that's grown so much. But, to maintain a drama-free group that's positive, it really has been, it's been eye-opening as far, because, it's real easy to just climb, delete it and climb back into your shell and not learn and not talk to others. But having your positive platform along with mine is going to be really beneficial for a lot of people.
Absolutely. So I'm eager to get started, and I wanted to. I'm just going over a few notes I have. Make sure that I cover what we wanted to cover. So these I wanted to share some more of what's in it for you guys. Not only the knowledge, the reasons why we choose certain products, how we put them into practice, but also some of these companies are gracious enough to provide, and we'll share more details later, provide discounts for you whether it's a one-time kind of arrangement or an ongoing one, we will share that with you. They've been very generous, with that. And I would project that we'll have some more giveaways supported by these great companies as well in the future. Just to frame out where we're going just a little bit, not to disclose everything yet, but to give an idea where we're going, I think we're going to probably start first with something that's new to me, and that is microgreens, introducing microgreens into the nutrition here with the flock, along with some soaking and sprouting, using China Prairie products and True Leaf Market products. There'll be more after that, but I think that's probably where we're going to start. Right, Jason? Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. And we'll grow from there. Look for a lot more coming from both myself and Jason. We're real excited about this collaboration, guys. There were also a bunch of submitted Q&As. I'm going to pause just to scroll through your comments. I see a lot of heart and a lot of love, and I really appreciate that, guys. Keep that going, because that helps keep us motivated as well.
There's so much, everything's going so fast that I can't keep up.
I know. Well, so I will thank everybody. Thank you to the companies that we're partnering with as well, if you're on the live stream or if you watch this later. Look, stay tuned. Look for more information, more live streams coming from both Parrotsrus and Jason Crean. And again, I will go back to the recording. I'm sure I missed some questions, and if so, I will answer them. If I need to consult with Jason, I of course will do that. So with that, I guess we'll say good night, farewell, take care, Rio. Hope to see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.